Welcome, Atlanta United family, to another episode of Research the Spike ATL. Here with James, he's here, showing some swag, man, some major swag.
Yeah,
Hey,
so are
shout
you.
out. Hey, man. Also, we have one of the most infamous Twitter names, or, just Twitter guys that, you're going to find out there. So, welcome to Still for being on here,
Thank you,
aka
thank you,
George
thank
and
you.
Dom. Uh, Great man, great having you here, man. You're always one of the guys that are always commenting, or that that we're here, since I guess last year, man. We're almost close to a year, that we've been doing this. So you've always been the one of the ones that have been there from the beginning, commenting, giving us your feedback. So, hey, man, love to have you here, man.
Thank you, Ariel. I'm kind of sad Tommy isn't here though, because I want to make fun of him, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you're more than welcome to be on here next week. I'm pretty sure he'll. Hey, speaking of Tommy, yeah, I mean he was out of town or something like that, and he wasn't able to be here with us today. So that's the reason why he's not here. He's out there turning up in the concert. Probably getting lit. So
Mhm.
yeah, man. But I'm pretty sure you'll both have the time to throw each other's shit at each other when it comes down to. So hey, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely be yelling at him during the space on Sunday. So
Yeah. Hey, yeah,
don't
that's
laugh at
definitely
the
gonna be
profile
fun. A
picture.
late night. But guys, since the last time that we were on here, before we get to that though, don't forget to subscribe to the Fila Sports podcast, on Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Twitter. Research Spike ATL. Kyle, yours is what? Kyle don't miss 26.
Mhm.
Self. Let me pull yours up. Yours is what? AUFC Self. So, yeah, follow these guys, and uh, now getting into basically the last thing that we were on before we basically did this thing. Darren Eels will be leaving Atlanta United in August for the new job that he's going to be getting in Newcastle United. So I just want to get a quick thought on you guys. What are you guys' opinion on like what Darren Eels really brought to the table for Atlanta United, and basically, if I don't want to say if the person that is gonna come in is gonna fill the shoes right immediately, but how high do we set the expectations for like the his basically successor that he's gonna be having?
I mean, Darren Eales did literally everything. He created the club. He did all that, but yeah, they taking it very seriously though, which should be interesting. And this is good a little bit because of the next question we're gonna be asking. But um, yeah, I don't know. No one could do it like Darren in terms of like on Twitter, on social media, and like that. But I mean, if someone could get it done just as good or better on like the actual soccer side of it, then yeah, I'm cool. Especially like it's a huge job too, and people
Yeah.
would want it. It's not like MLS crap. It's like World Cup. It's all that good stuff. So it should be exciting.
So what's your opinion on
Yeah,
the
I don't think we'll get another, you know, person like Eels that'll connect with the fan base. The marketing, the tweets. No one will ever come close to what he did. So yeah, I think in that aspect, it's rough. With the Fortune signing, I was like, dang, there's no tweets. This is gonna gonna have to get used to it. So, but yeah, I think we can do better. But like I said, on the connecting with fans and everything, he's probably the best in MLS. And hopefully,
so yeah, yeah, go ahead, Sylv.
hopefully he continues that with Newcastle. But I don't know, those Brits are different. So
Yeah, I agree with Josh because like Darren created the club with nothing, and now we have it all. And I feel like this was a good time, like the best time possible, kind of not in the middle of the season, but like to kind of leave and take it forward. But yeah, what was I gonna say?
Oh
Oh
man,
my
wasn't
goodness!
that quick?
What
Like, look
the
how
heck?
look how quick he
What
just
the
dropped,
heck?
man.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't get replaced.
Oh, you're
By
getting
Jurgen
replaced. Trust
Damm.
me.
Well, I'm walking to a
Oh
concert
man,
and I
I
see
love
Jurgen
this.
Damm on here, and I got nervous.
No.
All right, let's do it. Thoughts on Alan Franco, Tommy? Let's go.
Oh
What
man.
is it?
Alan Franco. What do you think of Alan Franco?
I mean, he's getting better. Three in the back's much better.
Okay.
I was about to say. I was about to yell at you.
I thought it's just Zilf loves Alan Franco and you absolutely hate him, or used to, I guess now.
I never hated him. I just think he's just meh.
That's cap.
You're very critical. I can tell.
I mean, he's had some really bad games. I mean, he's had some where he's just absolutely cost his games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, either he
Colorado.
is one of those players that
Colorado.
he's really there's no in between. Either he's just really good or he's just really bad. So
Well, sorry for busting this up. I just wanted to. I'm going to a
hey,
concert.
nah, man. I don't know where the hell. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're still into your whole concert thing, right? You're still going, or you're on the way there?
Now, so I just had to make sure I wasn't permanently replaced.
Nah, man.
Too bad.
All right. Enjoy, guys.
Mhm.
All right, Tommy, man. Thank you for stopping by.
See ya.
See you, Tommy.
Dang, I tried to spice it up there for 20
Yeah,
seconds.
hey, that was
Why
funny
did
as
you
hell,
try
man.
me?
He just definitely like we just mentioned him and he just all of a sudden popped up. He just told me like literally send him the link and hey man. So yeah, with the whole Darren Eels, man, Josh comment. I mean, I didn't even get to comment on whatever he said last, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna be definitely going forward. I feel like there was a lot of connections, that Darren Eels had that were key for Atlanta United to be able to get, players from abroad, basically. Not, we all know that South America is always the big market for Atlanta United, but, I'm talking about more of like the European, players like Joseph Martinez when he first came in. He first came in from Europe. Luis Araújo was another player. Brad Guzan, he was coming, as well. He obviously was a more older guy coming in, but as well, he was coming from Europe. So, shout outs to Darren Eels, man. Honestly, yeah, like he was big in what this club is today. Actually, the other day when this whole news came out, Felipe held a space, and there was a couple people that asked him a couple questions, and he ain't had time, and he was like, just DM me the questions, and I asked him, I was like, so with Darren, with the move by Darren, how does the like other MLS clubs, with how do they look at what Darren Eels was basically able to accomplish with Atlanta United? And he hit me back like a week later, but hey man, he hit me back, so that's all that matters. So that was seriously what he told me. He's like, I can speak for other MLS clubs, but surely Darren's legacy will be studied for years to come. Atlanta United are still a model expansion side in terms of how they were built and how they were able to win right away. So yeah, I mean that was definitely how basically rephrasing technically what some of you guys were saying. I mean he definitely was a key part to that.
Yeah,
Big.
just to add to this, kind of like bring in the new narrative. I'm probably lagging right now, but hold up. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Should we? I think with what Josh said, because Darren came in, he had to build a whole club from scratch. I think now we should have both a president and a GM at the same time instead of, having them both coexist. And that's where the next question is. Where like I think we could bring in a bigger guy, a better guy who could, both roster build and, expand the Atlanta United brand, which is
Yeah. Yeah, I mean this is like, yeah, like the big question as well. Like, with this new person coming in, you know, it's hard to judge obviously because you don't even know who is coming in at this point. Especially with Atlanta United, they're like real secretive when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if we really don't have any names or anything, until basically things are being finalized, basically. So it's a hard question, but we really think that, I just want to get your guys' question or thoughts, self as well on this is, if do we see a different approach with the transfers, after Darren Eales moves on? Uh, I mean, I mentioned it a little while ago that South America is that market that Atlanta United have always looked at, but now it's like, what else can they bring? This new
Yeah.
person bring.
Yeah, hopefully our scouting gets better because we've all always been situated in one specific area like Paraguay, Argentina, and now Mexico. I hope we get spread across the world because if you look at LAFC, right, they've had Koreans, Canadians, Ecuadorians, you know, everyone from like all types of the world, and I don't know, I don't know, it's just I know what we're going for. Like I can just go on Trust Market, look up, the Argentina division, and then be like, oh yeah, we're gonna get one of these players soon, and then boom, we do.
yeah. I'm gonna kind of tap into the next question, but like it comes to the point where if you get a brand new guy, and I feel like we could go to the approach with President and GM, that's like there's a huge chance that Bocanegra will be fired. That's just me.
Thank God.
Because I feel like I can kind of see it because Josh comment that was very smart because it's like we don't need just a president anymore. Like it's nice, but we can have someone who can do roster building as well, and that would be a much more attractive offer to one of the big guns that are up on the market for like being the president and GM. And I think that's the way we should go, and we should obviously move around the front office because it's been the same forever. Even though I'm fine with them. I'm not like the biggest Boca hater, but like, yeah, I think it's time for change. Especially,
Yeah.
scouting's lame too. Spectres.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of things that, yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just agree with you on that. I don't see any of the front office guys staying if we get a new, completely different GM or president. I don't know because Eels and Boca were literally best friends. They did everything together. So I think Boca will definitely leave. If he's not fired, he'll definitely resign. But yeah, I don't see any of the front office guys staying much longer. But I hope we get the guy from Seattle. But I know I think he's from Chicago, and Chicago have a spot open in the front office, so he might go there, which is understandable.
But
But
why? Chicago? You kidding me?
sure.
Yeah. I mean, you could either build something great or, you just got Chicago.
You'll get Schweinsteiger every 5 to 10 years. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll bring him back as a coach. That's what they'll do. They'll pull a DC and just bring out old ex-players. Hey, but when it comes to yeah, you guys were basically going into the next question with Bocanegra. Yeah, I mean the person that comes in, I mean, I doubt that they're gonna come into a position where they don't know basically what has been going on in the front office or how things have been being handled. And I'm sure they're gonna want to bring their people, people that they can trust. I'm not saying well, I am saying Bocanegra did a shitty job. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, but mostly, I mean, recently, I mean, it was a disaster when it came to like the roster building. When it came to appointing Heinze, I mean, we know that him and Darren Eels, personally, he went and talked to Heinzig, to try to get him to come here, and we know how that turned out. So the Georgian Don situation, Mr. Don down there. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say it was all bad, but I mean, it just seems like closer, to where we are right now. Everything was just where it was a mistake, honestly. Like they made big mistakes, and like I said, I doubt that whoever comes in is gonna be the person that are gonna sit here and just gonna be completely ignorant of what has been going on with the club, at least these past 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think that's enough FO talk for one day.
True.
So
Besides Boca Masterclass with Purata, by the way. That's it.
True.
yeah, we had a middle game week against RSL, 3 points, and then against Orlando this past Sunday. I mean, it was a game that, man, that second half. I mean, James, I think you were there, right?
I was mad.
Yeah, I mean that second half, like you felt like Atlanta United could have easily gotten the 3 points. There was more that we could have done, that we should have done when it came to actually being clinical in front of goal, and that's something that, for whatever reason, we've always had that struggle. I mean, we create the chances, but we're just not able to put them away, and the other team has 2 chances and puts one of them away, and from from a stupid free kick as well. Well, that's what it was more irritating.
Yeah, I mean, we just haven't had freaking final product. And I mean, Orlando had one shot the entire half, and Pato almost scored an absolute banger. And it just shows that, I mean, that's what Atlanta struggled with. I mean, the decisions down the field have been fantastic. It's just the last thing, the last pass, it's always never works out. And the finish as well.
Yeah, I gotta say that the second half was probably the best soccer we've played all season. Like we were just on Orlando the entire time, and the defense was really good both of the games. I should say.
Yeah, I mean, especially since the goal wasn't a foul and someone messed up on the goal line. I don't know.
So there was a lot of I mean, I wasn't there. I wasn't personally there, but I mean, I kind of looked at the play afterwards. It seems like the ref already had blew the whistle, and that's what some people were kind of mistaken that he didn't, and that's why Rocco got confused. And then, I mean, all I have to say, man, it's it doesn't matter, man. That's and I've seen this in big games, like European games, where the ref has not even blown the whistle and the guy takes the free kick and it counts. And it's just you gotta be ready, man. You have to. Whether you're a defender trying to set the wall, the last guy in line trying to set the wall, helping the goalie or the goalkeeper as well. I mean, the guy literally just gave up his entire right post. I mean, it was entirely wide open. I mean, you just have to be ready, man. You just got to be on your feet, quick, on your toes, basically.
He fixed that wall for a minute before he asked for it again, and the wall was completely fine. And I feel like whoever took that free kick was gonna go to the left anyway. He was gonna go to where he shot it anyway. I feel like he was, and I don't know why he wanted to fix the wall again. I mean, the wall, it was a straight line. There was 10 players because the Orlando players were kind of on it as well a little bit. It just made no sense, but it's silly. But
yeah, the thing I definitely took from this game is that Coutinho has to start Sunday. I mean,
he won't.
Statistically,
yeah,
he probably won't. It's gonna be another Shuttleworth situation.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, he's Rocco's is statistically the worst keeper in the league. And he's short, so get him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh for the comments that, yeah, I mean, not just the atmosphere. I mean, like I said, I mean, I feel like, we had a great, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, man. I kind of fell asleep through the first half, of like how bad we were playing, honestly. And
It was
then I start
Yeah, it
hearing
was
like
terrible.
it was like seriously, I literally was zoning out from this game, and it was to the point where I was like, we're gonna blow this game. We're gonna end up getting blown out again. Probably how Austin, just tore us apart basically. But no, I mean, second half you have Dom come in, you have Joseph come in, Almada come in. Those three were like literally the game changers.
Yeah.
Um, the amount of influence that they had. I mean, these guys were hungry. I mean, when they came in, kind of upset that they all had chances where they could have at least one of them put a goal away, but it just has been the same thing over and over for this team. Like we mentioned it earlier, not being clinical enough. But uh,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
another thing this, my bad. I think
No,
another thing this showed us is that Almada is just our offense. He just is like,
it just goes to show how the
yeah,
style of play on the field caters to how the crowd reacts. It just makes so much sense. I mean, once we started doing all that crazy attack, and we did it early because usually we do it in like the 80th minute, but this game we did the entire half, and the crowd responded to that. Simple.
yeah, Amada is definitely the different spark. I mean, I know. I mean, we personally, I mean, in the group chat, we've always been debating this, like, why doesn't Dom get the start? I mean, he should be getting the start over Cisneros. And I get it that the guy is a hot head, and he's probably gonna punch the ref, 10 minutes in for getting a yellow card or something like that. But
it's worth
I
it.
mean, it's I mean, the guy gives you, man, that second half. Honestly, man, I was impressed. I mean, there was a save that Guyessa had on him. I mean, he shot it off his right foot, like kind of off the top of the 18, and man, that I don't know how the hell the Orlando keeper kept that out, but and the understanding that he has with Joseph, and I've noticed that there was another game. I think it was also against the Inter Miami, I think earlier this year. They both played around 30 minutes together, and I mean it's crazy. I mean the how well they play together, and they haven't really been able to capitalize off of that. But I mean you could just see the how well they're able to understand each other and how they both work well as those two forwards up top.
Yeah, they give it their all. That's what you need. Simple.
Yeah, they also play similar, like how they play the striker position. So I think
Oh
it
yeah,
might help.
they're like hold up kind of,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
Joseph shouldn't be. I mean, he
yeah.
could have turned like 30 times and had a shot, but he plays hold up.
Honestly, I think Dwyer's kind of like that Tito role in 2018, where he's just on the bench.
Sure.
But once he comes off the bench, he's just a god.
Yeah, but
So
I feel like Joseph, and going back to that, I mean, Orlando wasn't a team. Oh shit! Orlando wasn't a team that like came at you, and Joseph's used to being pressed every time he gets the ball, and that was something I had a problem with. But besides that, he was great.
So that Orlando game. I mean, we're just gonna go ahead and get into the next topic. Honestly, we have a late game Sunday. What 9:30? But since it's on FS1, I doubt that it's gonna start at 9:30. Probably will be closer to 10 o'clock kickoff, and it'll be a late game, real late game on
Oh
FS1.
my! I just looked at my reliable source for that. It's 9:55.
Yeah, I figure since it's a
Oh
national
my
televised
goodness!
game. So.
Why is it delayed?
it's
Oh,
MLS.
well, it's gonna be freaking 12 o'clock. Oh god!
Rather be on Twitter Spaces until like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Literally.
great. But I definitely expect a win from this game. I mean, we've played them like 3 times, maybe 4 times, and they've never scored on us.
No.
So if
Well,
we continue that, we can be chilling.
they're also cold, but don't they get the mid striker that they have on their team? What's his name? Chicharito.
Oh yeah.
Isn't he
uh,
better? I mean, Jovelish is better, so hopefully Chicha
Well,
starts.
too bad Alan Franco is clear of
Yeah,
Chicharito.
That's a huge point that Josh is bringing up. We're losing. We don't win away. Yeah,
I
I
think
mean, we
we
struggle
win
so badly
games.
away.
but the team is back, guys.
Yeah, I think the team
The
is
team is back.
mentality merchants.
Pineda ball, baby.
Yeah.
Pineda ball.
Vibes manager. I love it.
No, I think we will win this one. I mean, we're due for a away win sometime, right?
I'll take a draw as well. But
Yeah, I definitely could draw away from home. But I think we definitely win this one.
we should win though. Like seriously. Besides the
Yeah.
fact we're
I mean,
playing away, like
Our team is better,
no brainer. Yeah.
and I
And
think
yeah,
we're
I
on a
mean-
losing
they've lost
streak.
3 straight. They're
Yeah, they're on a
whole-
losing streak.
the whole entire lineup change that we've had with Purata coming in, and that line of 3 in the back. I mean, I feel like that's been key. That's been the biggest
Yeah, he's been amazing.
factor.
Yeah, we're unbeaten playing this formation.
Yeah, Purata's definitely been amazing, which is a good plus. But one thing, I think Pineda said, or someone, like he's very vocal. He's the leader we need in our team, right?
Alan Franco
So-
tried, but everyone's 15 years old on defense, and they've never played a game before.
True, too true. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he adds that, and he's also a big body, and he'll score you corners potentially.
and he's handsome.
And he's huge. That's what we need in the defense.
Friggin' Leonardo.
Jumping for headers, bro.
Yeah, we take those.
Yeah. So, guys, I want to get your thoughts. Just last. I mean, I got something else I'm gonna ask you after this though. The score predictions for LA Galaxy. I mean, we've kind of mentioned that they've kind of struggled against Atlanta United. Also, we struggle away from home, so it's like a whole mixture of like either we do really good or either we do really bad. Like there's never in between for Atlanta United at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the obvious 2-1, and give me who's gonna score. Give me Cisneros goal. At one of them will be him because he's gonna start again probably, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
should win. You know what? We're going 2 scores. It's either 2-1 or 1-1. There you go.
I'm going with a bold prediction. I'm going 2-0. I think our
Shut
defense.
up.
Yeah, I think our defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
And all of Galaxy's attackers are mid, besides Jovic, of course. But I think Almada scores.
I mean, who did they have? Like, I know they have Costa. Who else besides the strikers? Costa and
That guy
they're
Alvarez.
so irrelevant.
Yeah, they're all terrible, right? So
They're actually they fall.
Wait,
they
no.
fell off.
put up
I mean,
Josh's
they have the
comment real
talent,
quick.
just they don't play well like together. That's the only issue.
Put
I
up
mean,
Joshua's comment because I'm about to roast him.
Is he gonna?
2-0 LA Galaxy.
We're not gonna get shut out, right?
We're not gonna get shut out. There's no way. If you put 2-1, I'd be like, okay, you know what, fair enough. But no way we get shut out, dude.
Oh, they have Sasha Kleishan too. Oh my goodness, what is it? 2012.
Joshua is a doomer. He always lets the hate on the team. No
Dude,
positivity.
Their roster is kind of
Yes, they're
Yeah.
terrible.
Cabral.
If we don't win this, I'm screaming Pineda out on the Twitter Spaces.
Yeah, it's kind of a joke though. Arujo's fine, but everyone else sucks.
I don't.
But he's been bad this year.
He's been pretty bad. You're
Last
right.
year, he
I
played
definitely,
really well.
not even joking, if offer came in for like 10 mil, I definitely accept it.
Mhm.
Because I don't think he's been worth the 13 million we've
All right. Wrap up question. Here we go. What you got?
Totally forgot, dude.
You
Totally
forgot?
forgot. I did because it wasn't even in the
Oh.
banners that I had up here. Like, I usually have this typed up, but I totally forgot about what the hell I was gonna ask you guys. Oh no, never mind. I just remember.
Came back.
So what do you guys think about the stretch that we have, with what we have.
I don't
We
care
have
who we're
LA,
playing.
we have Chicago, we have Seattle, we have Cincinnati. All right, I'm gonna go until the end of August. Like I said, Seattle, Cincinnati, New York Red Bulls, Columbus Crew, DC, and Philly.
We at least get a win from that.
Oh,
At least.
I
Right?
mean,
Oh,
we should beat every one of these teams besides Philadelphia because we're playing in Chester. We're never gonna win
Oh
in
yeah, I
Chester.
don't think we've ever won that before.
I think we did in 2019, but you can fact check. But yeah, I just an LA Galaxy win just makes us so much more confident going into Soldier Field. But yeah, we should win every game, but like we can win every game besides Philadelphia.
I mean that,
Yeah.
and that's the thing, man. We on paper we are always, I feel like, more of the talented team, but when it comes down to us actually producing on the field, we just never are able to live up to that hype.
I mean, we're going to be more clinical, right? We can't get worse at finishing.
Nah,
It can't get worse than last game. And
The
I
only
thought
game
it couldn't get worse from Cincinnati early in the year either, but it got
that was
worse.
that was terrible. That was the worst game I ever
And
watched.
plus, I mean, some of these teams don't have great keepers, and this year goalkeepers have probably taken like 7+ points from us. Maybe I might be being generous, but like maybe Alacan and Galesi. I mean,
yeah. So that was the last question that yeah, last thing that I remember that I was gonna bring up. I don't know if you guys have anything in specific that, or any comments. Boko out, Pineda out. I know Sylvia.
No,
I'm
I'm
putting it
putting it
out.
in. I'm putting it in. I'm putting it in. Don't worry.
for now,
Yeah, for now
Yeah,
until we
for
lose,
now.
and then I'll go off again.
Yeah, man. So, guys, I mean, we're just planning on being on here for, yeah, just probably 30-40 minutes or so.
yeah.
So, um, I'm not sure exactly when next week. We'll probably try to keep it for next Wednesday as well. I mean, we've tried to come up with a day that, we have like a set schedule, a set day and time that we're gonna do it every single week, but it's just kind of hard, when
Yeah.
you have a bunch of BS going on. So we definitely try. Me and Tommy have, kind of agreed that we're gonna both be available Wednesdays at 8, but we'll try to be available Wednesday, at 8 this upcoming week.
Yeah,
If any of both,
I can't do Thursday or Friday, but I can definitely do Wednesday.
yeah. So I mean, if any of you two guys want to hop in, start arguing with Tommy himself, I know that's your
Yeah,
like
I
that's
might.
your
I might.
passion. To do that. Oh yeah. Oh man, we ain't even really talked about this, but Josh brought up a good point. Seeing two MLS teams beat Premier League clubs. Want me to see us play one next year.
I think we
Uh,
definitely will.
Yeah, just give us a big 5.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely see one in the Benz or in Bobby Dodd. But
It'll
Yeah,
be
I
nice,
don't know.
man.
Yeah, it'd definitely be nice. But I'd definitely rather play, a PL team.
but I mean, it's gonna be tough. I mean, it's guaranteed to happen next year because of they already announced it on like the season ticket crap. But with the Leagues Cup too, it's gonna be freaking hectic.
Oh yeah, I forgot that starts next year.
That's gonna be.
That's gonna be terrible.
It could be great though. I mean, we could lose in the first round and just have time off. And
Yeah, but like with the MLS schedule, that'll be terrible if you have another injury bug.
I mean, yeah, you can fit it in on a Wednesday. 45 minutes. Have a nice jog.
Yeah, but I mean yeah, yeah, I guess. But I mean with the roster rules, it's kind of tough to have good depth.
Oh, yeah, we'll probably lose, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be tough to be like,
If they
you know,
mix in the squads correctly, I mean,
yeah, we'll either have to prioritize MLS or Leagues Cup.
yeah.
Mm. Well, guys, thank you for being on here. Hopefully, I will see you guys next week. I will see you, Mr. George and Dom, next week as well. and hopefully we get 3 points, man. It'll be huge. We definitely need to start picking up the slack. So, uh, these, yeah. Follow us on our pages. Like I mentioned earlier, Research by ATL. James Cowdle Miss 26 and Sylph. He's at AUFC Sylph. That's XYLPH. So go ahead and give these guys a follow. So like having a whole chat on here on the comment section about like the whole Chelsea game or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of Chelsea fans here, honestly. Like I felt, if anything, I feel like the Premier League with the most fans in the US has to be Chelsea, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
Sadly, but
Yeah, I
it
hate
is.
Chelsea fans. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Deluded.
But yeah, man, definitely. Hopefully, we see Atlanta United, play Manchester City, and we have, somebody square up the Jack Grealish because he wants to be over here talking shit about Miguel Almiron. So hopefully,
Facts.
we have Joseph square up against him.
I mean, what was that? Ochoa almost finished the job.
That was fun, man. That was fun. Well, guys, like I said, thank you for being on here. So, hopefully, we have you here next week again, man. You can
Sir.
coming over here and talk shit about Tommy or something. I'm just playing. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and end this.